Record this computer. All right. Yeah, dude. All right. So we're
So
recording now.
$2.11 per bag. That's what he sells it for.
Yeah,
A single subscription, $59
with the subscription,
transaction.
but he makes you
Yeah.
commit. Yeah, but he's doing that because
Taiwan.
the lifetime value of the customer is much longer. Overall, he comes out winning by doing that
Yeah. And also I wonder what
in the
his
acquisition cost.
margins are looking like.
I don't know, dude. What do you think the margins on this would be?
I, I have no idea. I don't know how these games stuff work.
Yeah.
I
All right.
mean,
Remember not to
even the bars that we're doing, right?
remember
It's
not to
you
talk
kind of
about.
don't think about your profit margins of a protein bar company
Mm,
until you're actually in it because you're
yeah,
just take it for granted. You're just like, okay, I want that. I'm gonna eat it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. And they're so expensive now, dude. Like I told you at CVS, they're $4. One protein bar is
Bro,
$4.
I haven't gotten one in a minute. I'm so bad.
No, they're expensive. Even at GNC, they're like one case is like $50.
Yeah, dude. That's why like it hurts when you buy it. Like you're like, I might as well just get the protein bar, the protein.
The
You
powder.
know? Yeah, the powder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. I just drink shakes now. Okay. So with Ryan, so Ryan Caldwell replied. Um, and Ryan Caldwell is a investor uh
Hmm.
from Circle Up. He invested in Sweet Nothings. Um, what else? He invested in a lot of different things. But he's a GSP member, GSP alumni. Um, I met him because we were connected by Rob. Um, and right now he replied, he said he doesn't want to do any sort of angel investments, but that he'd be willing to help us in any other way. So I think we should reply with like, hey dude, like no worries, but connect us with anybody else who you think might be interested at some point in the future when we're ready.
Yeah.
Um, and then related to that point is, um, so we have to raise a little, like either we're going to put our own money, like I think that's probably what we'll end up doing, but also in the future, if we want to raise even more than past the first initial inventory, we might need to use that contract that Cooley provided us with
Hmm.
to raise money under a save. Um, and that would help convince, like my aunt and my mom, they all wanted to put like some money down to help us out. Um, yeah. Also, but I don't know, but also, how do you feel about like family and friends like putting money down like that?
Um, it
Like,
just
would you
depends on what the initial conversation is. Like kind of like when we talk about that is be straight up like this is what we're thinking.
like it's
Because I feel
equity?
like
It could be lost,
yeah, a lot of people think it's like, oh, it's a loan.
100%.
And then they're like, well, what are my returns or how fast am I gonna see my money
Yeah,
back? Rather
yeah,
than no, it's actually like an investment and
yeah,
if it goes downhill, it goes downhill. If it goes uphill, your percentage of whatever you put in, that's whatever you're gonna get your payout. And
yeah,
so I think if we speak to them with that honesty, because
yeah,
I feel like a lot of like adult Hispanics think it's
yeah,
more of a loan.
yeah,
So we'd have to break down the difference and
yeah.
see like,
Do you still want to do it?
that's what I was, yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about, like honesty, because I feel like sometimes if we're honest, they'll get the sense of like, okay, this is what they're doing. Y luego, pues si dicen, ¿sabes qué? Never mind.
Hmm.
Um, then that's okay. And if they're like, yeah, sure, I'm still okay with that, then great,
Yeah,
that'll uh, be upfront with it. So
yeah. No,
I
I
know,
think
because
that
that's
makes
what I
sense.
told my uncle, right? I told you my uncle was like, it was he really liked the idea, but he was like, so how big is the loan and how fast am I going to see it and how much
Mm,
am I going to get? I was like, well, this is not a loan. This is an investment. It's like,
hmm.
if you want to, basically we're selling part of the company
Yeah,
and that's how much you're going to get depending on how fast it grows. And
yeah,
so obviously telling him that difference and I him giving him a different point of view, and he was like, "Oh, well, actually, then I'd have to see numbers." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah.
I don't have those numbers right now, but once the company starts running, I'm more than happy to pass
To
them
give
to
you those
you.
numbers of
If
the
you're
sales.
interested, but yeah, then by all means, But at least he was really open about like helping us um promote the bar at his stores
Yeah.
for sure. That's what I was saying. Like I have to understand the difference between what he meant by that, like helping us with that with the company,
Yeah.
whether it was just putting it on his shelves or buying it directly
Yeah.
and then reselling it. So I'd have to have that conversation because again, it just depends on what they have in mind compared to what we're thinking and being able to differentiate that stuff.
Yeah. Because the hard part about them just like letting us put it on their shelves, they like it, right? Because there's like no risk to them. But
Yeah.
say we sell them at their stores and they didn't buy up a portion of it, do they keep a percentage of the sale?
Yeah.
Or,
So that's why.
you know,
No, I totally. That's why it's important to be upfront with it.
because if they are
Um.
getting a percentage, then it makes sense for them to just buy it,
hmm
right?
Yeah.
But if they're not going to get a percentage and we're just going to put it on the shelf, then I don't know if it makes sense for them to get anything either. But I also understand that the reason the sale happened is because the bars were at their store, you know?
Yeah. So it's just it's basically. I think it's better just for them to buy it and resell it at whatever margins they want.
Yeah. And
Um.
then if it doesn't do well, then they just stop restocking it, you know?
Yeah. And again, the initial investment with them probably won't be more than a couple boxes.
Yeah.
um per store. So it wouldn't be like inventory. Because like dude, like when I buy inventory for this other for the candy stuff,
Hmm.
it's so much, bro. And the boxes don't come with like just five little bags or five. It's like 24, 48, 30
Hmm.
pieces. So that's so the hit when ideally you're getting it very cheap. Te sale siendo como like 40. There's candies that I get up to like $100 per box.
Hmm.
And it's like, damn, because like entre poquito, 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 se hace mucho.
Oh, of course.
Uh, and so give offering them that different that ability to be able to buy it. Just a little bit, try it out. Si no les funcionó, all good. And the good thing is that the stock life is very good.
It's
It's
long.
not like
Yeah.
and it doesn't go back quick. So that's the positive on that aspect.
Yeah. Yeah. The protein bars don't go bad for like what, like a year or something?
Mine most of the time by then you
Yeah.
should be able to
Sell it.
get through it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
But I
that makes
think I
sense.
think I think the good thing about that is it allows you to sell individual, like
Hmm.
per piece, where your profit margin could be a lot higher,
Yeah.
and you can also resell the box. And
Yeah.
so there's
Dude,
some
that
candies that we do it like that.
that also reminds me, we need to set up the Shopify. But I guess it doesn't make sense for us to be paying for the Shopify until we have the bars. Because
Yeah, because no,
it
it
didn't take that
doesn't take
long, right? To create it. Yeah.
no, it's just I think we just want to have a good idea of like what we want it to look like.
Hmm.
But I mean, so I think so initial inventory placement on the order is going to be next month, right?
Yeah, in March.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, I
then
think they
it's
said,
about 3 or 4 months.
yeah, let me check the email, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3, 4 months.
Yeah, so we're looking probably like at June, July.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no later than July. No later than probably June it should be up just because it's important
Yeah,
to
let
be
me
up
see.
there.
Yeah, March 8th. They're gonna do it March 8th.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
time's going quick. That's like
Yeah,
I said,
dude.
it can be faster, bro. Kind of would preferably ideally. If it can.
Yeah. Yeah. But as soon as March 8th happens, yeah, we gotta be ready to put that order down because I think the lead time they said was what, like 2 months for them to produce all the bars? Or
I think
really
so.
for them to find a time for us to make the bars.
Yeah, and then it's also I think she said she added like an extra week or two because
Mm-hmm.
of the other labels and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. You know how
Mm-hmm.
like that's a separate person. Just to
Oh,
make
so
sure everything
yeah.
comes in time. I know,
Do
I
you,
know. Once I remember she saying that once the order is placed, we start talking to these guys, to
yeah,
the people they work with.
right.
Um, so we'll see
Damn.
how that goes.
Yeah.
And then
All
I
right.
think that's when we have to um be having that conversation of can we do a couple sample boxes, like very little piece boxes of four bars or something like that. A ver si quieren, and how much would that cost?
To make it separately, yeah, because they're gonna charge us more for U-Bar might not charge us more, but the packing people might. Yeah,
So that's it's important to have that. But I think that gets done once you the initial
once
inventory
we're
gets
there.
on.
Yeah,
When did we last talk? Last week?
last week, yeah. With U-Bar
Okay.
or us two?
No, no, us two.
Yeah, yeah, last week.
Last week, right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And what about on like the social media front? Have you seen anything interesting with like
Dude, I
social media?
haven't for
Have
some
you been
reason I haven't been looking at like
IG?
influencer stuff.
Yeah,
I
me
have been
neither.
looking, um, but it's just football season. It's football season.
Yeah,
And the 49ers just want, I mean, but not my team, but still.
yeah.
Um, I haven't been keeping up. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's all good. Um, yeah, just I haven't been either. I mean, something that I did see was like Sam Selleck's brother is starting to do content,
Oh yeah, I
which is
haven't.
interesting. Yeah, he looks just like him, but he's like way smaller, obviously.
He
Um,
hasn't gotten his heart broken, bro. Like
not
Sam.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
Once he does, it's over.
yeah, that was one thing that I saw. So it'd be interesting to like try to like the reason I asked is like maybe we can find some new strategy. But dude, to be honest, I don't think like Quest Bar and any of them
They don't do nothing
real.
like that.
No, you know who does though? Anavar or Anabar,
No,
which is the Trent twins.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I saw them at GNC. I saw their bars at GNC.
they're not that good. I tried them.
Dude, they're candy bars. They have so much sugar. Yeah, they're terrible for you.
I tried the cookies and cream. They're so bulky. They're very sweet. You're right.
They have like no protein and they're like 300 calories. Oh no, they do have a lot of protein, 21 grams.
200
But
grams.
dude, but it's like almost 300 calories.
Yeah,
No,
that's not bad.
that's crazy. It's because of all the sugar that they're added.
The only ones that I know that do stuff like this probably also barbell.
Oh, they do stuff? I haven't seen
I
them.
think so.
Really? It's Bearbell, right?
I have no idea. Um,
Yeah.
barbell. Yeah, I thought it was bar. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't write it correctly. It's very confusing. Um, Bearbell.
It's crazy how they're like everywhere, huh?
Yeah, Bearbell's España. Bearbell's USA. I wonder where this company's from.
There's a there's a barbell Hong Kong.
Oh, they do, but they're following. I have a good amount of following, bro. Tastes like a candy
Anyways,
bar, no added sugar, 60K. Let me see what.
Absurd Snack follows them.
Here, let's look at Bearbell's website really fast. I'm gonna share my screen really quickly. Can you see this?
Yeah,
All right, so
yeah.
this is Bearbell's website. Special 2 for 4. I wonder how cheap you can get them here. Oh, dude, they sell their bars
But they're also
here.
very small. Look at their size. I think they're like 55, 50 grams or something.
Oh, really? But how do they
I think
fit in
so.
all that protein?
That's I don't know. What
28,
but
99.
I tried the cookies and cream. I only tried it once. It wasn't that good,
So
in
each
my
bar
opinion.
got, yeah,
It's
okay.
yeah, it's
So
55 grams.
damn, so direct to customer, bro, they sell them for 250. That makes sense. That makes sense when you buy them on here. Oh, bro, I might just buy protein bars from their website.
What is
Actually,
their so okay, so 15 to 20 grams.
it says 15 to 20. Oh, protein. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see the net weight. How much are they? 19 ounces. They're 55 grams. You're right, dude. They're
So
smaller.
they're smaller. Yeah.
Oh, dude, we should have gone down to 55.
Um,
Well, we still have time actually to do the
yeah,
55 grams.
but also remember at that point what they're doing, it's the amount of inventory they're buying and how they're they're how much it's gonna cost. It's a lot lighter.
Yeah. Let's see their Instagram. What's their TikTok? Is it still sharing? I don't know if this is sharing still.
That's for sure.
You can see the TikTok page?
Kind of. Uh,
No, huh?
44,000. I can.
Oh, you can.
Then,
Oh, yeah.
so the only one that's gotten and been like, look at, so the top three painted ones are the biggest ones.
These, yeah, that's what they did it.
So the other one is at 96 and 30. Look at whenever it's like a girl, for some reason there's more interaction. That one, the first one, the one that got 424, she's famous.
She's famous?
Yeah. It's Riley
Riley
Arnold.
Arnold. I don't
Yeah.
know this person. Oh, with Noah Beck?
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, yeah, she's got a ton of followers. Oh,
She's
but
like
she
one of those
charges.
influencers. Yeah.
She definitely charges money.
But it also depends on like what if you think it's worth it. Look at the comments, only 20.
Yeah, but I've heard it's not great to do this. Oh, yeah, the comments are 20. It's also hard to know like how much sales she's gonna do
How much is driving through? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I was
through
going
her.
because sometimes the views, because it's TikTok, I just think it's how many people swipe, right? Or is it like you have to watch the thing for a certain amount of seconds and that way it counts you?
No, I think you have to watch it for a little bit.
Okay. So you gave them a view right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, oh, they sponsored Noah Beck too. But even Noah just got 97. Oh, that's hard.
Who's Noah? Do you know him?
Yeah, he's a famous influencer too.
I don't. My
Interesting. Okay. All right. So that makes sense. Yeah, I think sampling just makes the best sense right now. Once we get those bars.
Yeah, I think obviously what his name was Chad, Grant's
Chad,
guy.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go straight for like the top because I'm sure they're not charging very cheap.
Mm-mm. No, I told Diego too that what he should do is find content creators that are making cool content that we can then stitch up.
Yeah.
So I
Um,
think he was right about that.
yeah, people that don't mind being in front of a camera
Yeah,
and they do like funny, funky stuff
yeah,
that is interaction based with like with their people and stuff like that.
yeah. All right, cool. And then what did you think about that grunts call that we had?
I think it's good. I think since we are just starting, um, he did seem like it was pretty complicated. He said there was what like five systems, seven systems that were
Hmm.
interacting with each other.
Talking to each other, yeah.
Um, so I mean,
But
my background is not in computer science or anything.
no, none of that is like using computer science. He's just like setting up like Slack and
Yeah.
all these other
Okay.
AP
Well,
like apps, yeah.
yeah. So that's not my strong suit. So I don't I'd have to learn that stuff. So,
Yeah, I don't
pero
think
yeah, I
that's
mean,
too bad.
and since we do have Diego, it'll be great. It'll be good, you know, if he can help us out because I think that's what he's using it for, right? Like
Yeah.
searching up people that, and Diego can be that help um for now. Obviously, while we're starting, and down the
Hmm.
road, obviously, you implement these systems,
Yeah.
um, but it's good to see a good insight of like what we're looking at down the road and stuff like that. But I do like his website. I think most of them have it where it's like, you know, the subscription based and how much is the difference. You kind of just want to drive them into subscriptions
Yeah,
because
for
you know
sure.
that's for
That
sure
longer
money.
commitment.
Hmm. I think I've seen it with most people. Obviously Nick Bear, uh, the guy in the protein guy in Florida. I forgot the name. Redcon has it.
Mm.
A lot of people have a subscription base, and it's just looking at like our margins and see cuánto nos conviene,
Hmm.
um,
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah,
Is it?
I'm gonna ask Arthur if we can put it in his vending machine. I'm gonna sell them to
Yeah.
Arthur.
Arthur's
And
the
then
gym owner.
Fit Nation, yeah. Fit Nation.
Yeah. I think they
Yeah,
could,
because he
bro.
did.
And if they let us do like special events or something, if one of them wants to be like sponsored, like we wouldn't pay him anything, but be like, hey, do you want to be an official, I don't know, like Fuerzamigos sponsor person? We can give him a t-shirt or whatever.
Yeah. And you know, it's cool because they have a lot of Hispanics.
Hmm.
So obviously our main customer at the beginning, that that gym is
That's the best demographic. Yeah.
very good gym. Yeah, it's a very good gym for them.
Yeah. Yeah. And I need to follow up with the Stanford cafeteria to be like, hey, these bars are gonna come out very soon. Are you gonna actually buy some? I think they will.
is
And
that
then
the
the other,
LOI one
hmm
or is that okay?
yeah. And then the other one is the football team.
That's
Yeah.
retail.
What did he say that he would buy them
Dude,
at?
Stanford is represented, bro, at with the 49ers, CMC.
Yeah, CMC.
That's hard.
Let me see. What was his name? Zorn. That was his name, Zorn. Bro, they're trying to buy bars for under $2 a unit. We could actually sell them
Yeah.
there. We would make like
Down the
very
road you can.
little money. Yeah, down the road.
Down the road we can. But I think at that point it'll have to be like a fat order, you know?
Yeah,
Cuando that way así nos convenga. It'll at
yeah,
least need to be a couple hundred thousand, a couple thousand boxes.
yeah, like $1,000. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I know a lot of, I mean, that's also a good strategy, um, quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but again, the only way it works is that quantity has to be like big, where even because basically you're cutting a lot of your profit if you sell at under two. But again,
There's no way. There's no way he's just doing two. Like I'm sure you can get that up. That's his low ball. Because
that's where they start.
yeah, who's he buying from two? There's no
Mm,
way. There's no way. Nobody sells them
what
from
do you
two.
guys sell? What do you guys sell?
What do you mean?
What do they sell? Or what do they give out to the
What did they
players?
give out? Like Cliff Bars, Bear Bells, Press
I
Bars.
wonder what their numbers are.
There's no way they're getting $2.
Maybe because the
You
clip
think
bar isn't that complicated.
you think they got like a special
I
discount or
mean,
something?
yeah, because like if you're looking at like Costco most likely buys them from you,
Hmm.
and the the amount of bars Costco's gonna run through, it's probably is gonna benefit you. So a lot of people tend to give them a cheap order because I know that I know that that happens with like when my parents were doing their clothing stuff and we were
Yeah,
focusing with like trying to get into Ross and DD's and Marshalls, get their brand into there.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, bro,
they
that's the
pay
other.
significantly lower than your typical retail, but the quantity amount is a lot higher. So you're willing to take that risk,
Yeah,
but the payout is going to be a lot faster and a lot bigger than, you know. So instead of you winning like $4 on a shirt or $5 on a shirt, you'll take three, a dollar or two less. But
Mm,
if they order you a couple thousand pieces, so I can see it happen.
mm.
I obviously I don't know the numbers.
We'd need a
So
lot more scale to make it work for them.
yeah, but and that's when you become that's when you can grad scale. That's when you
Yeah,
have that
I'm gonna forward this
extra cash
email
flow.
to myself so that I can always email him later. Oh, but it's on your Gmail too, so we should be fine.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna forward it. What else was I gonna say? What about the crew necks, dude? Have you asked? Oh no, we need to finish with the
We're
logo.
designing a person. Yeah. So I couldn't try. I couldn't. They kept telling me that it was too small. Were you able to try it?
No.
No. So obviously we put the shirt on and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
I was doing the whole lasso thingy because I looked up some videos how to do it,
Uh-huh.
and every time I wanted to separate it, it kept telling me that it was too small, too separate. They like Photoshop couldn't find the background for some reason.
Mm.
So uh, and then after that, well, we were having the issue with whether we got kicked out of Photoshop or not.
Yeah. Dude, I think we should just pay somebody to fix that because I or I can try it. I can try to do it
Yeah,
again.
I just I tried it that day because I was in my house. It took me like 6 hours to fix my fridge, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try in the meantime.
Yeah.
Um, but there was no success, and I haven't tried it again because I wasn't sure if we were still on or not with Photoshop.
No, I think yeah, yeah. So we have it again. The password still works. Um, okay. Yeah, if you have time today, if you can check it out. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I agree. I think some like swag would be good
yeah, and it doesn't have to be like a not to necessarily resell, but at least for us to be
to wearing it.
wearing it. Uh, it's important,
Yeah.
especially like if let's say we go to these events or we'll go out. Oh, bro, talking about going out. You know how you talked about Shark Tank
Hmm.
about going there? Jay Cutler was there. Um, he went.
In Venice?
That's where Mark Cuban does this thing, right? Shark Tank?
No.
No, yeah. Is it
Venice
Shark Tank?
Beach?
No, 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 no.
Shark
Isn't
Tank?
what's the whole with Mark Cuban and Mr. Wonderful Larry, whatever his name is?
Oh, they went on the Shark Tank. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they went onto the show and because they're promoting their peanut butter uh for dogs,
No way.
and it's crazy because I don't think he needs money, but I think you're right for the viewership
Did they
and so
decline him?
you're. I don't know. I haven't watched it. It's like on the new series or shit.
I'm dead. This is pet butter.
Yeah, he started promote. He's focusing a lot on that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Um,
Um, but yeah, so it's important to go even if we go out to like the little stuff. Because there's people that if the design is pretty dope, they'll buy it. Um,
yeah,
to support like the brand and stuff. Because that's how I kind of think.
yeah,
Like if it's a small brand and I kind of like the ideas and stuff. That's kind of what I do. I
yeah,
like to support. Um, and obviously if I believe in what they're doing also. So, not necessarily like have a lot, but even for ourselves. So that let's say we set up a little table and promote our stuff at the GSB or at a
a Fit
couple
Nation.
gyms.
Yeah.
Yeah, or let's say we do the whole food stuff or Sprout stuff. It's
Hmm.
important to have that because they'll know then so kind of stand
Yeah.
out a little bit, look a little bit more professional, I guess.
Yeah, those programs are gonna be good once we have the first set of inventory.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, bro. All right, I think I'm gonna start
So,
recording it.